Okay, good late morning, everyone. It's Michael Venezia from TradeView Markets. As we look at the TradeView Market site, go into TradeGATEHub this morning as it's the day after a Fed. For those looking for the usual Thursday morning intro, good morning. It's Thursday. It's Mike and me. Dale usually says. Dale right now, coach, as we call him, he's in the bullpen. Right now, he's got probably in the ice tub right now. So it's me today. I'm on our own. I'll try to do the best I can because believe me, he's the leader, and I'm just a person that trades price action and volume and range. So we're gonna get to that right away. All right, day after the Fed. Today is Thursday. Like I said, let's share the screen in TJH. Sentiment. It's not really that stretched depending on the rotation. Q's still in the channel. Watch for the breakout there. Go out through everything on TGH this morning, as we always give you upgrades, downgrades, Wall Street research. I would say unbiased. I don't really try to give a lot of opinions unless I'm asked, as this stock looks very good again. A lot of movers today, a lot of healthy moves, a lot of healthy rotation in the market. If those are looking for any type of dramatic pullback, Copper, that's the story. As FCX actually has a day off today. Gold, as already reported, had a little bit of a pullback early on. There were bearish flow in gold. Doesn't mean one day doesn't, make a reversal. Here's our friend, the former TGH guest, Larry. 401 out of the 200 of the 1,200 stocks over 5 billion closed within 3% or less of a 50 new week high. That's quite a potential breakout stock to lead into see higher. That's why, if I go to the page right now, the healthy rotation out of Apple. The Apple guard here being down 6 points is healthy. Adobe, people might argue, except if you're long it right now, still gapping down like this, not looking too healthy. Avago, well, MU, it's obvious that, well, it's not obvious. MU reported earnings last night, and you know what? There was a lot of late calls last night on Avago. This Avago last evening, if I look at the 200 chart, somebody wanted Avago late afternoon. It was a major print and run up. It doesn't look like a lot, but 1246 to 1289, somebody wanted in Avago. And ever since that print, the stock is all the way on its way up. And you know what? Somebody knew something, because the MU is the no surprises going right there, taking other stocks up like Western Digital. And again, so another one acting well, Carvana. There you go. There's the chart on Carvana, was brought up multiple times yesterday on TGH, not because of the chart, also maybe because of the sentiment, but option flow. And option flow has been really predominant and working. Another one that's been predominant and working is Bank of America. Pages and pages of option flow. Citicorp, I sold it at 60 yesterday. Fact. Pages and pages of option flow once it had a clean breakout. RSI is not even close to being stretched. You know what's a sign of a strong stock? When you go to the daily and you're like, okay, this looks good, but you'll look for how good it looks on the weekly. Then you know you got a strong stock. Okay, another one I want to bring up. Goldman. How many times do we bring this up? Coach and I talked about Goldman every day for the past Tuesday and Thursdays for a month. Waffling between the channel. And we were saying it's taking huge amount of calls. It's only a matter of time. You know what I mean? Right between these channels. We spoke about it, I think, on Tuesday. There it is, Goldman. Now it's up what? $15, 1.5 million, decent volume. As I say, be cool. Let's go to the weekly on Goldman. Nothing between it. Listen, you know what? Is it fair to say I think Goldman's looking at a new high without going too outside the box? I don't think many would argue here. If you do, I applaud it. Everybody, that's why it's a bid and ask. Next, still speculation in the market as well. Stock like Root still not pulling back. Actually pulled back to 42. Shorts had that chance to get out. I hope he got out of it. Stocks like APP that was doing a little bit of a Goldman Sachs. It looked like it was going to break. New highs on APP. I brought up Bank of America already. I brought up Adobe. I brought up Avago. Car, another stock that's in the fund. This is a sleeper too. This Car acts well. It's a IBD list. Taking, it's not the thickest of stocks, but Car in the fund. What else are we looking at? VST or VRT. Strong stock on the board. That was it. And that's it. And if I was short this, I'd be in trouble. I'm not saying, why am I even contemplating saying I would short it? VRT, another stock that's doing well. Chewy, stock that had a chance to turn around. You have to be aware of this. Chewy last night, hope I'm on these charts the whole time. Yeah. Chewy last night. Let's go to the section, the settings. Let's go to start end time. Let's go to 8 o'clock last night. Chewy. The high print last night was 20. Okay, so Chewy had a chance for the. If you're looking for the short squeeze of Chewy, I think last night with the decent volume, aside from any options that would have unwound, I think they would have unwound by now. The high on Chewy is 20. Now it's sitting at 1670. If those think the shorts are out, that might have been played out with the volume the last couple of days. That might have balanced it out. Chewy, range, price, action, volume. Guess jeans. I was just having a conversation with Surfs Up before. Guess jeans. I think I came in long Guess jeans. I sold it. I sold it at 31, went to 32. Okay, this is the story on Guess jeans. I haven't worn Guess jeans to me are like Jordache jeans. I haven't worn Guess jeans in 20, 30 years. All right. The question is, what happens if I start wearing Guess jeans? Where's the stock going to go? And I'm not that old to where I can short things. I think I'm pretty got a little bit of freaking hitting this in me. If I don't care. I'm married with children anyway. So, blah. All right, next. Okay, let's go to a couple indicators. Let's go to TGH right now. A couple indicators before what we're doing going forward. Coach, I hope I'm doing you proud. I'm not commenting much on the dollar because, that's the way it is. All right, active catalyst coming up this week. So we're getting earnings out of the way. You know what? This group is weak today. That was posted by our friend Marty. They all go at once. Matter of fact, I'm short some sweet green. All right. Let's look at Shaq. First day down, I believe. Actually, that reversed up now. Typical. That was down in the morning. Let me take off my settings so they can be during market hours. If I'm going too fast and furious, what you have to do is, one of the greatest amenities of TradeGATEHub is you can press the red YouTube icon and play back the videos and pause it. You missed me? Go back, play the replay and pause it. See what I do. And I use the same system everybody else does. If anybody that needs help with the system, email us. Besides the lowest commissions and tightest spreads, number 3 is arguably number 3, if not number 2, is customer service. Can't be that way. Without you, we're not in business. It's a fact. It's cliche, but all right. Anyway, next, let's go to TradeGATEHub and look what's going right now, what the plan is going forward. All right. Coach posting in the morning, up early. Copper, no self-explanatory. Larry, bullish. VST, A-Lab, one of the trades of the year. Okay. Let's do this all of a sec. A-Lab from yesterday. Okay, IPO has to do with AI. Let's go back to yesterday. I'm not here to pontificate. This is not I told you so. I could have been wrong. I made a fraction of what I should. Okay. Recent bull flow. Let's go back to yesterday at this time. 21 hours ago. Bunch up the charts now. Amazon. Look at this. This was yesterday. Amazon. Guys, Amazon sweeps. I brought him a big open on Amazon sweeps. Look at Amazon. Bolero, punch it up. XBI, punched up. Punch up coin today. Same with Mara. That was yesterday, bull flow. Not here to split the atom. Bull flow, sentiment, price action, and volume. You know what I mean? Let's keep going. What we share. Let's get to the big money. JP Morgan, bullish action yesterday at this time. Why not? Why not? Right? I get it. Right? Fed was out of the way, had their chance. Where's JP and the boys? I'm typing too fast now. I'm going back to Showbill days. JP Morgan. Where's the chat? All right, there you go. More bullish action. JP Morgan from yesterday. More bullish. Going to 200. The 198, it's going to 200. I mean, I don't. Oh, God. What else did I do? Bidding A-Lab. This A-Lab could be a big score if near the high. Bidding 52 to 56, which I got A-Lab yesterday. Will be a 3:55 p.m. decision. Coach stopped out after he tried to play in the market. Tried his trade. I said, next, move on, coach. Bravo. Goldman, still waiting. Yesterday, look at Goldman. A-Lab again. VIX low, CCL bullish. I came in long it. Lift chart. Lift. Carvana, bullish still. Look at the Carvana chart. MT didn't work. It's not down, but it did work the way I like it. Nike has earnings today, and I like it. Piling in Amazon. Got put in yesterday, pointed 6.5 million Amazon sweeper for May. All right. And who might argue? Also beware of the end of the quarter window dressing coming up. It's getting late in the month. Hood more calls. Was that yesterday? Yes, it was, Mike V. Let's look at Hood today. Oh, Hood new highs. Look at that. I'm not in it. I'm just trying to simplify the process. I don't have the best process. I have a decent one. I didn't make it up either, by the way, but I might do it better than other people do their process. Don't confuse things. Nothing attracts a crowd better than a crowd. Hood calls going off. I get it. Next. That's why we go with volume. We're all. Okay, let's finish this thing. Actually, I don't want to finish. I'm rolling here. Somebody's Skyping me. 19,000 Scott. CCL, I sold it. Then a nice trade. MU, Carvana, Goldman Sachs. There it is. A-Lab. Let's redundant A-Lab. DraftKings, nice trade. Squeeze is on too. RKT, I sold it. Where is it? Oh, man. Painful. Painful in RKT. I had it. All right. A-Lab. Lyft monster. I showed you Lyft. What was so hard in Lyft? You know it's got a lot of catch up to do with Uber. You know Uber's, by the way, in the S&P now. Lyft. Well, I don't understand it. Doesn't everybody have a basic query? Stocks making new highs. I'm not saying that's the best way to do a thing, but there's still a little juice in the punch bowl. And there's rotation. Like I said, Apple being down, Google, some oils pulling back, and the commodities taking a touch is still healthy. It's what you want now. You don't want to hold a red. Maybe you do want to hold. I don't even care what happens. I may have an opinion. I could care less, to be honest with you. And the numbers and letters to me. A-Lab, I'm up 12 in it. There was my post. Average price 61. Amazon more calls. All right. Don't look now. Carvana. Silver, bearish action. AMD lows. Silver was bearish action. All right, there it is. Do I have any questions, anybody? For those that are active trading, I hope, or that are new to, tuning in for coach, I hope I helped out a little bit. What we basically do here is option flow, stocks that move. Here are our most active stocks. This is the menu to me. First of all, I don't want minimum volume to be 10 shares naturally, because if I buy 100 shares, I'll corner the market, and the SEC will call me. So the minimum shares I want right now, this is on everybody's platform as well. You need help, is boom. 100,000 shares, I'm not interested. Hayville. All right. Stocks traded 80 million today. Normally trades 870. Obviously got taken over. Hayville. Not interested. Hayville. What else are we doing? Stocks. MU I brought up. Apple I brought up. AMD I brought up. Mara I brought up. Tesla's. You don't have Tesla's on. Could read the New York Post business section. Tesla's what's going on there. IWM looking nice. Silver gave it back today. I sold the AGQ. Fact. Look at the AGQ. I sold it this morning because silver was bearish. I sold the AGQ here in the fund, 29.70. What a pullback. All right, they came in. Metals pulled back. Bank of America hanging in there. Silver, big move. There's only one person I look for that, and right now he's in the bullpen. But I have a feeling we might pull him out. He might appear in the ninth inning to close today. His name is Coach. All right, Bank of America, CCL, I sold the majority of it. Nice trade. Para, Amazon, self-explanatory. Lyft, we brought it up. GOLD, hanging in there. The high, well, not really. Let's look at percentage losers on the day. What has volume that I'm interested so far? Nothing. AS5 below reported, or retailer. DBI, I tried to short it. See this DBI, the dress barn. I was in it. Cut my losses. Dress barn. Opened at 8. It did close on yesterday's high. Opened at 8. I shorted some at 8.55. Right here. Playing with it. After the gap down, see the stall here? It made the move from 9:30, 8:31 to 9:60. Took a shot, short a little, but I was up in. I said, you know what? This doesn't feel good. So I covered it like 980. And right now the stock is what, 1003. Here's the long-term chart. And first of all, I looked and it says by the time when I was short, it had 300,000 shares. Now it has, 1.4, so it's a little healthier now. The retailers are still in between. A&F looking still good. Kohl's, Onion was calls off the board. DBI is what? DBI is the dress barn, designer brands. Nike has earnings tonight. You know what I mean? I wish China would cooperate more, or else I'd take a shot with Nike. Nike's other shoes are acting well. Skechers hanging in there. ON. Let's look at Crocs. The one, Lewis. Where were you on the low? There's the chart on Crocs. All right. Let's keep going. Let's finish on what's down. All right, what do I see? Dress Barn is still down 13% on the day. ASO, Sports Academy, Retail, ACA, Accenture, Software, LI, Auto, Billy, Auto, Billy, China, Pizza giving it back. AGQ, we sold some of it. Triple PDD. You want to talk about a stock with range, price, action, and volume? This was it. PDD yesterday afternoon, and I had it. 148. The higher was 152 post market to 121. So 148, $26 move. Is that right? Yeah, we'll call it 24. Like a PDD. Worst to first, best to first. Penthouse to the poorhouse, right at the gapper. China stocks aren't cooperating. JDD is above the moving average. Everybody likes blah, blah, believe it. But everybody, Bob and me is going to pull a Goldman. It needs a catalyst. So I move on. All right, so I'll leave it there. Once again, I'll try to do better the next time. I wasn't here without my mentor and coach, but we'll leave it with this. For now on in, we'll look for, we'll look at the market as we speak. NEM, ALAB pulling a little, let's look where MU sits. Futures look nice, Golds, Lilly, Google. They have Microsoft hit a new high. But yet Apple is still down 6. Oracle taking calls, new high again. Watch it. It's all about the close. Oracle. It's really no play with him for Oracle. I think the move is in it, but I think it's more emblematic of maybe with one type of. It's more of a gauge of the market right now than an individual stock for me. Let's see where MU closes. Nvidia self-explanatory. Square acting well now, still on the breakout. PayPal not far behind. Is all the 50-200 day in green. PayPal looks okay now, but you know what? These type of breakouts, I don't know. Gap stores, how you doing? Still going. Market. All right, I'll leave it there. Thanks for tuning in. Mike V, if you're not, don't have a live, if you don't have a live account, at least get a demo account in this type of market. We're going to guide you through it. I do have look at this, new friend request. I have a friend request. And that's why I do it. Someone wants to be my friend. Hope it's not the IRS. All right, I got a friend. There you go, right? Always friend me, by the way. Always answer. I accept. How you doing? Don't date it. He likes growth stocks. That's okay. We're good for growth. Go to growth stocks. We're in it. Thank you for being a friend. Traders are herd mentality, believe me. All right, so Nucor breaking high. Let's look at stocks that might continue from break. I wanted to go too, but I just can't. Nucor, best of breed. That was the first one. Copper. CCO, gap up and go. Alcoa. That's a dog. Alcoa's out of the bullpen. All right. Once again, Mike V, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for everybody behind the scenes. Western Digital. Listen, there's a little bit of FOMO now, but like I said 3 times, the rotation right now is healthy as some other stocks take a rest, and that's proper. for lack of a better term. But once again, it is about the close, and don't be buying anything below, or if you're going to do something, buy something above yesterday's high, and maybe below something below yesterday's low. DraftKings still looking. Disney on the breakout again, maybe a day of rest. CELH, don't be shorting stocks with new highs. This is the time maybe you want to try CLH. I'm not saying that, but you know what I mean? It still hasn't taken out that night. I'm not saying to do it. If I'm going to say to do it, I would do it. CLH, I would do it at 95. Probably not going to a new high yet, but there are better trades than that. There are better buys on dips in this type of bull market. So Mike V again, thanks for sharing.